Welcome back to this video. So today we are heading out to Tatu City. Tatu City is a new city being developed in Kenya with a concept of having industrial parks, commercial areas and residential areas. And so we have some nice bird viewing sites in the city, city. And so they had invited the public to have some experience, and that's where we are heading to. So stay tuned. We hope to get some nice shots there. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to this new channel, please make sure you do. Thank you.
Sustainability here in Tatu. And the reason that we're here today is we are doing a bird watching tour. This is because we engage the services of a bird auditor. I don't know who knows what a bird auditor does. Anyone guess? What does a bird auditor do? Creating a favorable habitat so that we can have more birds and more flora and more fauna in the city. So that's what he's here to do. He's with us for a whole year. So we thought what we would do is kick off his audit by having a bird watching tour. So he'll be joining us today because we're a bit of a large number. We have 2 auditors with us today, and they'll just say a few words after me. But the idea is from his audit feeds into our landscaping strategy. So with us today, we have part of our landscaping team, we have part of our health and safety team, and I'll introduce them to you so that if you have any problems on the route, you know that these are the people who will be able to provide you with assistance. But the idea is we're doing a bird audit that is going to feed into how we landscape the city so that even as we're building, we're making sure that we're increasing the flora and fauna in the city. So I hope you guys have a really good time. The plan from here is, so we have some washrooms here, so please use the bathroom if you need to. And then we will go back to the parking area where we park our cars. There are some buses that are waiting for us. They will take us to the start point of our bird watching tour. And then we'll do a little bit of walking. So we'll do buses on and off. Okay, and then we'll have a little place where we'll have a toilet break. There's water in the buses, so don't worry about picking water from here. There's enough water in the buses. And then Chege and Edson will be our guides. So the idea is also we would need to be a little bit quiet because obviously noise will scare the birds. So we do need to, because we're a little bit of a large crowd, we do need to be aware of just being careful, maybe not being too noisy, because we don't want to scare all the birds and then you'll say you did a 2-hour tour, you didn't see anything, okay?
Yeah.
All right, then. So I just want to introduce Nelly. Nelly is part of our health and safety team. She's just going to give us just a little guidance on just some safety issues that we need to be aware of. I hope everybody came in comfortable shoes. It's a walking tour. I hope you dressed the part, but Nelly can tell us a little bit more.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very happy to have you here. Welcome all. And before I go to matters of health and safety, I appreciate your enthusiasm for conservation generally, because coming to be able to watch birds. It's into conservation, and we are committed to knowing the birds that are here and how we can ensure that they continue thriving in our ecosystem. Even as our developments continue, we ensure that they will be there and we will coexist with them. On safety wise, looking at the weather, it's a bit friendly. It's not so hot, so we're not worried about heat stress on the way as we walk. But keep hydrated. We have got water that you will be given as you get to the shuttles. We also have some here.
Birds are much easier to tell our environment. Number one, mobility is very easy because they fly. Unlike the mammals that we don't see a lot because they can't leave this area and go far away. But birds, because they fly, they tell us a lot about our environment. We do damage, birds disappears. So inventory is just trying to find who is found in this piece of land. And the same way, I would love to take this opportunity to ask you, if you live in this place and you end up seeing a bird that you do not know what it is and it's very close to you, you have your phone, you can photograph, please photograph it. And I hope it's okay, Angela, they can send you some of these, or even me. You might see something that I will not be able to see while I am here, or while we are here. We will be here for like a year, doing once or twice a month, at least once a month, and there may be something passing on a day that we are not here. So if you can, we will very much appreciate. The other thing, by doing that, it is the way you will also learn, because there are so many different species of birds around. Some they come during different times of the year. So we even have birds coming from Europe. So when up there it is winter, there is very little food, and so birds end up coming down to maybe Africa, South America, such places, because that area is all full of snow. There is very less food. They will come here from around November, stay around until April. So in the real sense, they stay here longer than they do on that side. So there they go only to breed for about 2 months, 3, and then they are back here. So anything that you see, please photograph you can. Listening is very important, so if we can do less noise, very nice. And that way we can hear. So in fact there are two different birds. And in fact both of them are duetting. Duetting is where a male and a female, they do one song. They do different sounds that makes one song. So without one doing the part, then it's not a song, it's not complete. So that's why you can see something on this side and the same thing on that side. Somewhere on that side, and those are Danout's barbet. They are barbets, they have big bills, they feed on insects and also seeds. But hopefully as we go, we will see whatever we will see, we will hear whatever we will hear. So less noise will be very important. species was this species. It was ringed this year, and now so we picked up a flamingo, and it was 38 years.
Whoa.
So it had been ringed in Magadi as a young one. So in 1962, whatever, lesser flamingos nested in Lake Magadi. They do not nest here in Kenya other than in Lake Natron. They try in some places. 1936 they did in Lake Nakuru. So we don't have. So when they nested in 1962, there was very huge rain, and someone went there from the museum down and put all the rings to the babies or the chicks. And so one was collected, it was 38 years. Then another one was collected, which was like 42 years. So maybe there are still some with the same ring somewhere. We don't know. But we also have a breakup the teeth are moving to the right. So they make that sound. But then we find they have a family in the US that they are related to, and there they call them the chickadees because they make that. Green bat, honey bat. And so this is another family of birds that parasitizes on other birds. Parasitizing means like cuckoos. If you have heard of cuckoos, a cuckoo will look at another species, wait when they lay the eggs, maybe there are 3 eggs, they know. They come and lay 1 egg and they take 1 egg out. So the host comes and finds 3 eggs and he keeps sitting on them. Then one of the egg, now the cuckoo or this one, will hatch a day or 2 before the other one. So it means a chick that was born 2 days before will always be bigger because it's been fed for like 2 days without the others. And they push the other eggs or young ones outside. So a different species will be feeding this guy and they won't know. So that is what we call parasitizing or a parasitic bird.